Okay, good day everyone. So 7th of October. Let's take a look at what we've got. Now this is the 7th of October. This is the gold. Now let's take a look. Now remember last week we had Thursday, Friday, and we had Monday. So we had Monday, Tuesday we said would be a big day, and then we had Thursday, Friday. You see the market did a Thursday here and there. So today I've posted the swing days already on Saturday. Today's not a swing day, but the way things are looking, as you can see, we've got a daily breakout. So once the PST starts to break down, you don't want to stand in front of it. That should take us to 2634 at least, okay, which is right there. If this breaks, if the low of Friday breaks, market closes below this, okay, market closes below this, and sticks around here a little bit, then it can probably go lower. If that's the case, it will keep 2,601 on the radar. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so that'll be on the radar for us. But currently the market is going sideways here, as you can see, right? Remember, the overall trend is still up. So the market should have some buyers on the weekly PST. If it does a stop sweep here and then goes up, it's doable. So if we're down here at trading hours, buying is not a bad idea to push up. But if it breaks below that, then it's a different ball game. Question: do I have breakout aspects today? Let's take a look. Now, okay, just quick off the bat, I've also put here 1545. Just add 1545 as well. It's in your hours too. Okay, I've just added it in. Okay, so just put it in there. Now, from 345 coming up to 445, we might have like a sudden move. Okay, but that should all stabilize later on after 445. Okay, so if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen, if any breakout or whatever is going to happen, it's going to probably happen there, if it does happen. Okay, it's not a big kind of wacko thing. You can wait actually until, if you like, 625 as well. Like 620, 625 can also be a time for you. It's not a problem at all. In fact, that is looking like a good one as well. That's 625, 345. Okay, those are like nice also if you want to stick your head in at that time, right? So if you want to work on after 445 my time, which is 9:45 a.m. New York, that's also good. All right, so gold, like I said, it's looking logical to push down here, and I like this, and forming into a flag formation coming here is okay. So I might see boom, boom, continuation. There's a gap here as well. Remember, I've got this here for a reason. This is going to be a good place to get back into the game if it comes down there, and it is logical that it should. Okay, so if we're a bit more stable in time, coming down here is also good. So if we have down, up, down, and then we can definitely be big buyers here. In the interim, I think selling is okay. Like I said, the weekly PST is here. It's a bit too close for comfort. If it goes up, you can sell down. If it goes up, brushes this zone here, then just know that this is a gap that the market might fill. So match it to your hours. On the daily, you can see that's too far out. So the closest thing you got is 2656, 2673. So 2656 is there, which covers the gap actually there, and 73 is just basically sweeping stops here. Okay, so both are good to also sell off. Euro dollar, let's take a look at the weekly. It's a new week. Now last week, really nice. On Monday it was a swing day and it just went boom down. The only wrong thing you could have done here is, which is not wrong if you did it, it was okay, but remember I did say we're expecting the market to come down because of the gaps and so on. I even marked these levels there because of the weekly. Okay, remember, if the market goes up a little bit, where to? Into 54, you can sell down again. That's 1028. So let's see, 1028 is that weekly, is that previous weekly, previous daily pivot there, 1028. Okay, if I just refresh this, okay, this is where we are, and that's fine as well. That's 1028. Also, this is going to be a place where the market can pop up into. Now it's an impulse wave market going sideways, so selling here, 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 they're all good. On the daily, that is a bit out there. That's HCL1, and that's 1044 actually, okay, which is the weekly pivot. So if the market, should the market get up there, that's going to be your sell zone again. Euro dollar Monday has a swing day. All right, so Monday we do have a swing day, so this can nicely push in, fill in the gap. That's a bar there it can dip into. And on the weekly, like I said, 45 is your closest target there, 1.0873, which is going to be a bit down there. Okay, 0873, which is there. Okay, so there's still room to come down, and I like this impulse wave market going sideways. So if we go heads up, the daily pivot is good to sell off again. If you want to sell around here, just wait for stop sweeps in London and New York. Okay, Monday is also a swing day. You're going to have to be mindful at the low of Friday, which is also the low of the week. Okay, but as you can see, this whole thing is down. So if we go back up, okay, looking for a place to sell off again, it's not a bad idea. I can get rid of this now, put this here, let's get rid of that, let's get rid of these, okay, so we can see what's going on. Let's also get rid of these if I want to draw any lines. We don't want confusion. There we go. All right, so this is a swing day. So if we dip down into here, there's a bit of a gap there, as you can see. Okay, a bit of a gap there. The market can nicely come in, fill in, tap into here as well. Okay, but 0873, I think it was, right? So it's in this zone here. 0873. Like I said, on the monthly, let's take a look. We can come all the way back down into there, or into that zone. That's 50, 51, 53. That's 0990, 0876. So 0990 is already, that can't be right. 0990 is already done. Let's take a look again. Sorry, not 53, 50, 51. 0905, 0876. So that 0876 is on the monthly as well. So this zone, all right, 0876, we can target that. Okay. And on the daily, we're in no man's land. Okay, so we're nowhere. We've got no target, nothing here. Okay, which is fine. It's also okay. If you're using your PST, okay, that's one zone which is already beaten up. The other one is going to be there, which is pretty much where it is right now, is this zone here. Okay, so as you can see, so 29.20, so a little bit further down, this has got room to come down into this zone where the market, as you can see, broke out. Okay, so coming back low, filling in gaps. Let me put a value to that. 0939 is there. So if I turn this into a 1 hour chart, we won't see anything because it hasn't been here for a long time. Okay, and we can get rid of these. Okay, so there you go. So we haven't been here for a long time. There's nothing to check here, so we can actually go with the PST, nice and easy. Okay, all right, so that makes sense. If we go up into that rectangle, this is your rectangle, and you got to look for stops, stop hunting, that is. Okay, so any stop hunting, filling in gaps like here, you're okay to sell off at swing hours. Monday being a swing day, be mindful. Touching here, if it comes down here first, this is a good place for a stop sweep. Touches the PST and then pushes up, that's fine to do so on the weekly. Okay, not on the weekly, on the gap fill. Okay, here. Let's take a look at SP 500 on the weekly. Market, as you can see, still going up. Big divergence between there and there. So let's see, we're right on the goodbye kiss here, and this is a kind of a breakout. I don't have a breakout symbol though yet, okay, on the weekly, so we'll have to see how this pans out. The goodbye kiss is 64.5728. Today is Monday. Monday or Tuesday is going to be important. 5728. Remember to take a look at the news as well. 5728 is right there on the weekly, so this is your first place where the market will look for support. Okay, as you can see, there's a slight gap fill in there as well, and this is the manipulation zone, so you got to keep an eye on this on the 15-minute chart, but we should hit this zone. Okay, so the market should come down here, not a problemo. Okay, if you want to sell, 67 to 69 is good to sow on price 5792. Okay, 67's 5792, 5814. 5792 is there. Okay, do I have a weekly? On the weekly, yeah, that's your buy level. Going up into 71 is 5934. 5934. That's on the weekly, right? Yeah, 71, 5931. Okay, so that is going to be on the cards. All right, so targeting is obviously important for us, so we'll see. And if I was to, like I said, go long, that's on the weekly. On the daily, that HCL1 is 5715. Is there one more spot? 52.5695. is there. All right, so not bad. Okay, so actually I can get rid of this. You just need to understand we've got 3 levels, and in between here is fair game, but the PST levels, as you know, we like to keep an eye on them, which is fine. So if we want to go up again, okay, as you can see, we've got Friday up day, so we might have going further up. If this thing breaks, impulse, flag formation, it's either going to be that or it's going to be an A, B, C, lower low, okay, which we don't mind doing. I've got this marked in here as well. If it does that as well, if it starts to push down, you can see we've got room to come down. Okay, now that level is 5650. Whoops. 5650 is down there. 5650. Okay, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll just keep an eye on there. Okay, if we do break down, you see we've got room to come down here. Okay, but in the interim the market is going up, which is fine. And if we do want to keep pushing, okay, we'll see how things pan out. And if we do come down, we can still go up from this zone here as well, not a problem. But right now, that is your support level there. All right, slight gap here, so we should come lower. Okay, if it does come lower, going up from these levels is okay. If it breaks the weekly PST, just have to be extra careful. Okay, but if it picks up from here, we've got room to go. Nice. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Now, with the Dow as well, same kind of setup. Let's take a look. It's a new week. Market's still going up. So we've got room to go up, as you can see. We've mirrored that up. Oh, now this is nice to see. 69, because we've got clean level 42, 482, 42, 4. Whoopsie daisy. Here, 42, 482. If that breaks, we've got room to go. The trend is up in any case. Where to get in, if it comes down first, you can go long at what? HCL1, 42, 206. 42, 206 is there right on the daily, so I don't need to talk about that because that's on the radar always. Second option, 53, 41,990. 41,990 is there. Okay. On the weekly, do I have a level? That's too far down on a 59, which is 41,607. Is it 606? Okay, so we're down here. I will get rid of that. Those levels are your good to buy levels. Okay, now if we take a look, it's pretty choppy, as you can see right here, and the market's bullish, nice and easy. Okay, so it's, you know, making those highs, closing higher. If we dip down, also this 41,268. Let's see, where is that 41? That's too far down. So basically, it's not going to go probably down that far. And for 41.26 is 268. It was even lower than that 59. Okay, so no problem. If we come into those levels, The market's still up. It's got room to go long. Okay, you can think of this like a sideways market. We drew this before last week, as you can see, Thursday, slightly above there, but that's it. Okay, so any pullback you want to push up, it's doable. Nasdaq, let's take a look. All right, so on the week, it's a new week. We're right there, so that's good. 55 and 61. 55, that's 19,635. 19,635. Okay, so this is going to be a good buying level if it comes down here. Okay, on the daily, on the daily we're on a good buy kiss there, so that's good. 59, 57, 19,976, 36, 19,976 is there. And then we've got 36 just shy of, which is there. All right, so this zone again, okay, market looks like it's okay to push further up. We'll see how that goes. We've got, yeah, breakout there, nice. And your first target 63.44, which is 20,120, and this will be your first target. Oops. All right, so pushing up in there on the weekly, that is 61, 20,230. We'll probably get into 20,230 because it's a weekly. Okay, this will be a resistance level, so be mindful. Okay, the monthly is still, as you can see, the trend is still up, so the market's got room to go up there. Okay, now from here, 20,230, as you can see, is still in that zone there. So we'll have to be careful here because this could channel down as well. Okay. And remember, this filled in the gaps. So going slightly higher for a retest and then selling again is logical, okay, in this zone. So be smart. This is a sell-off place. It's a good sell-off place, okay. Hasn't broken that level because it hasn't closed under it, or hasn't closed under it, but doesn't mean they won't sell it off, because they sold off here before. They'd be happy to sell off again, and that 20,000, where is it? This 63, 20,121 is there. Okay, and that weekly, as you can see, that level 61, 2230, 20,230 is just there. 20, let's do it. All right, so this zone still on the cards. So if we get up here and it's a trading hour, selling is okay. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, but I like the breakout. It's nice. So going up for a retest, that could be a nice intraday trade. Now Bitcoin making targets, nice to see. If you're using your ATA, you would have been in this game. All right, this is Friday. That's just Saturday, Sunday. Market pushing up nice and easy. Now with Bitcoin, Monday, Tuesday good. So Monday, Tuesday, if we find ourselves high somewhere, selling is okay on the weekly from this zone. Okay, 56, that's 66,255. Mark that in, 66,225. okay, in there. So there's still room to go up. I'm going to get rid of these so don't get confused. Let's see what else we've got on Bitcoin. Okay, those last targets, 59 to 61, 64, 150, 600. So 64, 150, 400. Okay, there. So that's your first target zone, and the one above that is slightly higher with the weekly there. Okay, monthly, yeah, monthly was still like a bit tricky. It could be a fake breakout. It's saying 65. We'll keep it on radar. 68,225. Okay, 68,225. I've already put it on there. Okay, and that's basically it. Okay, so in Asia, it's got a nice breakout. If we come back down into a trading hour, buying doesn't look too bad. You can push up again. It still has a little bit of room to go, but remember, Monday, Tuesday, swing days. So, okay, so if we get high somewhere, market looking to take profit, might be the way. So don't buy if the prices are too high. Okay, if you're going to buy it at the lows to push up. So if we come down first, to buy is okay. If it keeps pushing up without coming down, then selling is okay.